Hello and welcome to Tuesday's programme.
Coming up tonight between now and 6:30.
Good evening. It's cost £80 million, created 370 jobs and put Exeter at the centre of the South West's retail destinations.
IKEA will open its doors in 9 days' time, almost 20 years after it first proposed building a new store in the city, causing controversy with some business leaders who hoped it would come to Plymouth instead.
Well, our reporter Richard Lawrence is live at the site in Newcourt Way for us this evening. So, Richard, just clear it up then. Why did they choose Exeter over Plymouth?
Let's bring you some more news from Exeter now, because the city's university says it has expelled a number of people following its investigation into allegations of racism and sexism against a group of law students. Earlier this year,
campaigners in Plymouth say they need to raise £100,000 to prevent a historic church from collapsing. The Minster
£16,000 has been raised in the first week of Cornwall Air Ambulance's £2.5 million helicopter appeal. The campaign aims to raise enough money to bring a more modern...
Now, farmers are warning the countryside is in the grip of a rural crime wave, with a sharp rise in the cost of thefts from farms, homes and businesses.
Well, new figures show an increase of more than 13% last year. That's the biggest rise since 2010. There have been at least 8 incidents in farms around Exeter and South Devon in the last 6 months alone, including the theft of quad bikes, diggers and tractors.
Well, in a moment we'll be hearing from a farmer in Somerset about what can be done to protect the region's farms. First, though, this report from Bob Cruz. Now you're watching ITV News here in the West Country. Still to come on tonight's programme before 6:30, the return. And after us, the ITV News continues with the national and international stories at 6:30. Mary Nightingale has the details.
But next on our programme, the RNLI has launched its new lifeboat at Salcombe ahead of what is likely to be a busy summer season.
It was named the Gladys Hilda Musto in honour of a late patron of the charity who left them with a donation large enough to pay for the boat.
Well, let's join Nick Smith, who is live in Kingsbridge for us this evening as it takes part in a flotilla there. Nick, it's a real community event there this evening, isn't it?
Now, if the names Big Daddy and Giant Haystacks mean anything to you, then you might want to listen up, because after 23 years, wrestling is returning to ITV.
Yes, and with wrestling academies such as the one in Torquay, it is likely that the West Country will be well represented in the ring, as Natalie Gray now reports.
Well, now in the weather corner, it is Alex Beresford weighing in at, what, 11 stone? I don't know.
11.5 stone.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Good
Bad.
guess.
Not bad. Don't see it at 15.
Yeah, let's not get onto my weight. Anyway, weather time now, Alex. And
Yeah.
I mean, it's not been too bad, but it's looking better, is the good news.
Oh, no, hold on. It's looking a little bit worse.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
We've actually got a weather...
OK, Alex, thanks very much indeed. Now, before we go, let's remind you of the main headlines here in the West Country this evening and the finishing touches.
That's it from us. I'll be back with the late news at 10:30.
After the break, the ITV News continues with Mary Nightingale. From all of us here, very good evening. Bye-bye.